Well, for me it began very early. I was beyond blessed in this life. There's a bit of a story there which I'll quickly share with you. In 1977, a child was born in a house that would later become a Sai center. At the time of the birth, the mother was having some problems. The midwife came to the father and said, "She's getting very weak. It's been 10.5 hours and she's not making much progress. We have to take her to the hospital. She could die from this." The father said, "Hold on." And he went into the bathroom and he prayed. He closed his eyes and prayed to a holy man in India who he'd never met before in his life. But he had been reading a book called Man of Miracles. And in that book, there was a chapter about the avatar. He walked out of the bathroom and the child was born within 5 minutes. All were very happy. After some time, he went back in the bathroom again. This time, the midwife had come to him and said, "We have another problem, and she can die from this too. We have to take her to the hospital." The father really did not want to do that. He went back in the bathroom, he closed his eyes, and he said, "Sai Baba, this situation is beyond my control. Can you please help?" He walked out of the bathroom and there was a knock on the door. He went to the door and there was a gentleman standing on the porch. He said, "Can I help you?" The fellow said, "I'm a doctor." The doctor came in and was able to solve everything, and all were happy again. At the time of this birth, the family began to believe in Sai Baba more, particularly the father. Myself, I was the baby, and I don't remember much of it. But these are the events that transpired. And that was how my family began to come to Sai. 2 years later, when I was old enough to travel in 1979, we all made our first trip to see Swami. And even at that young age of 2, I was able to interact with Swami quite a bit. You see, at that time I had long platinum blonde hair. And it was very unusual in India in 1979 to see a child with that hair. And I used to get a lot of attention from Swami. He used to come by and ruffle my hair. And he would say, "Oh, he's a good boy, he's a good boy." This was at age 2. And I did take Padnamaskar even at that age, I've been told by my parents. And so I've been with Sai really all of this life. And many, many miracles have happened in my family. It's beyond a blessing. It's a miracle each day, actually for all of us, to wake up as devotees of the current avatar. How rare and how fortunate a chance it's been. But to answer the question, that's how I first came into contact with Sai. Jai Sai Ram.